Hi, I'm Damien Roy and welcome on my Guitar Lesson YouTube channel. Today we're going to see Fingerpicking Lesson number 2 and learn how to pinch with 2 fingers or several fingers at the same time. So let's start on the first exercise. So I'm going to be pinching right here on a G5 chord, okay? So my thumb is playing on string 6 and my middle finger will be going on string 2, fret 3. So here, this is my position of my right hand here. So my thumb is a little bit on the side and it's just as if I was trying to open up a bottle of pickles or of jam. So I'm pinching the strings. I'm not stopped by the next string, okay? So we're going to try, first of all, just playing thumb and middle finger. So the 2 at the same time like this. Now, what would be better is to alternate between thumb and middle, thumb and index, like this. So one other thing, don't worry, if you don't have any fingernails, that's not a problem right away. Okay, so that was exercise 1. Practice it as much as possible until you master it. Let's move on to exercise 2. So we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're moving on a C add 9 chord. After you can try to switch from G5 to C add 9, for example. Okay, very gently. Don't try to struck the chords and strings too hard, okay? Got to be very gentle. Let's move on to exercise 3. So exercise 3, this time we're going to be using that pinching technique here where we're kind of picking the 2 strings at the same time, and there's going to be the first finger coming on string 3. So if I just play with the open strings here, it's going to go like this. Thumb on string 6, middle finger on string 2, and first finger on string 3. So as you see, I'm trying to respect 1 finger per string. So let's do this on G5 on exercise 3. Good. Same thing, exercise 4. Let's play it on the C add 9. And you can have fun moving from G5 to C add 9. The great thing about it is that you don't have to move your ring finger right here. It stays on string 2, fret 3. And you just have to move your middle finger, and your thumb is following the root of each chord. Excellent. That was exercise 4. Now, let's move on to exercise 5. So, watch out here. We're going to be playing on A minor 7. So, A minor 7, I'll be using my thumb on string 5, open string, and I'll be using my pointer on string 3 right here, and my finger 2, middle finger on string 2. Okay, so I'm going to be playing thumb, and at the same time, I'm going to be pinching those 2 fingers at the same time like this here. So work on the sound, try to be gentle, and follow the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Good. Exercise 6 here, same thing. We're going to be playing on a G open. So the great thing about the G open is that you have one finger on string 6, and because of the combinations of notes that you have in the chord construction of the G major, you have open G and open B here. I'm playing a kind of G chord without the fifth tension here. So it could remind songs like by Ed Sheeran or all kinds of popular guitar singers that we can hear or see on the TV right now. So after you can play both of them, of course, and you can switch. So in that case, if I'm using A minor 7 and after I'm moving to G, I would maybe rather use my third finger here, my ring finger. Okay, great. Exercise 7 now. Let's work on the C chord. So here on the C chord, we're going to do a little movement here. Thumb on string 5, pointer on string 4, middle finger on string 3, and annular on finger 3 on string 2. So I'm going to be playing thumb, index, and after the two fingers at the same time, so string 2 and 3 at the same time. So you're pinching those two strings at the same time. It's not so complicated. You just have to take your time and practice slowly. You could be playing a lot of Beatles songs like that too. Okay, exercise 8 now. We're going to do play it on E minor. So always try to respect the fingering of the chord, even if you're not playing using all the fingers of the chord. So here on string 6, 4, 3, and 2. So 3 and 2 playing at the same time. Of course, if you want to use one finger here just for playing the E minor, that's understandable, because if you're moving from C, E minor, you already have the finger on, so you just have to remove those two fingers like that. So thumb, index, middle third finger at the same time, and index. Good. Let's move on to exercise 9 here. So watch out here. We're going to be playing on E minor, so you're going to love this chord because you could eventually not place any fingers of the left hand on. So my thumb is going to be playing string 6, and I'm going to be pinching at the same time, watch out, string 3, 2, and 1. So, like this here. So, okay. Now on this exercise 10, let's do the D chord. So D chord here, you have to place your fingers. So of course it's always a little bit more challenging, because if you don't have a good position for your left hand right here, well, you're going to hear that sound. So you're going to have some easy chords for finger picking, and some of them are going to be a bit more challenging, but it's going to force you to have a really good position on the left hand here. So let's go on the D chord. Same technique. My root thumb is on string 4, and after pointer, middle, and third, playing at the same time on string 3, 2, and 1. here, I'm not really using my fingernails. I'm using the soft part of the finger. They're not so soft on my fingers right now because I use my fingers for all kinds of different techniques. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this second finger picking lesson. Have a good practice on. Please don't forget to subscribe to my guitar lesson YouTube channel. That's very important for me. Keep on practicing. There will be more lessons on finger picking, of course, because you can play so many beautiful songs with the finger picking. Have a good practice.